I'm enclosing an audio tape of Dr. John Gill relating to the creation of man, as this is relative to the debate between Don Preston and Ed Stevens. I've just been informed by another preterist that man was mortal by creation, the very view that Don Preston appears to state and that Ed Stevens opposes. The view of Don Preston was the view of the Pelagians and the Socinians, who deny the doctrine of original sin. I was informed that humanity was mortal by creation. Sin did not make humanity mortal. I maintained that this is the view of those who deny original sin, like Pelagius and company. So I made the following questions and asked this: was Jesus mortal? The reply was, all humans are mortal. After a creation period, the body dies. Jesus was mortal and he died. I replied and stated Jesus was killed. Had he not been killed, he would have not died. The reply I was given was alarming. I was informed, I think he would have died of a disease of old age, or he would have been hit by a chariot, or any of the other possible causes of death in those days. Yet he was killed. So in response to the idea of Jesus dying due to an accident or disease, I replied with Psalm 91 verse 11, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone." I then asked, was Adam and Eve mortal when they were first created? And I was told yes, Adam and Eve were created mortal. So I asked, would Adam and Eve have died had they not eaten the forbidden fruit? And was informed, yes, Adam would have died had he not eaten the fruit. Adam was mortal. We are mortal. Jesus was made like us in every way. So I asked, what was the function of the tree of life? And was informed, the tree of life would have kept him alive afterwards had he continued to eat from it. His nature, however, was to die. I then asked, would the body of Jesus experience decay in the grave? And was told, Jesus' body would have decayed in the grave, for God raised him before the fourth day. By their own definition, the body began to decay during the fourth day. See, for example, Lazarus, he stinks now, for it's a fourth day. But Jesus' body was raised during the third day, so that he did not see decay. The passage should be interpreted as having predicted that his body would be raised during the third day. Thus, when the passage was reapplied to Jesus, we see that they understood it to mean decay in the grave after 4 or more days. He spoke with foresight after the resurrection of the Anointed One, that he was not abandoned into Hades, nor did his flesh see corruption. This Jesus God raised up. Of this we are all witnesses. He was resurrected during the third day. So I recall the scripture and ask myself, Thy Holy One see corruption? Had death got the power over his dead body because he was mortal? Or had death not power over his dead body because he was without sin? And the reply was neither. From this discussion, it is evident that the debate between Don Preston and Ed Stevens is vitally important, and if you find you are unable to answer these questions, it would be good to revisit the debate from the beginning, and for those interested to learn what the Bible teaches from another source, take time to listen to the audio that I prepared for yourselves and enjoy it and be educated.